Welcome to Tech Confidential's Behind the Money. I'm Mary Kathleen Flynn, and I'm here with Fred Wilson, co-founder of Union Square Ventures, and we're at the Web 2.0 Expo in New York. So Fred, obviously we're facing challenging economic times. You've seen them before, I've seen them before. How is the web world different from a decade ago when we had the dot-com rise and fall?
I think burn rates are way, way lower. Burn rate is the difference between the amount of money you're bringing in and the amount of money you're spending. Some companies don't have any money coming in, so it's just the amount of money they're spending. Most companies back then had $1 million a month burn rates. I mean, it was crazy how much money they were spending. Today, we have companies in our portfolio that are spending $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a month, and that's a much more reasonable amount of money to be burning through. I mean, you know, you would only need $600,000 or $700,000 to go the whole year, and in this environment, that's just a much healthier place to be.
How do you think the tech startup community in New York and in Silicon Valley is going to be affected by this crisis in Wall Street?
I think that, you know, we're just going to have, people are going to be more conservative. You know, everybody's just going to think harder before writing a check about anything. You know, there are times when people want to take risk and there's times when people don't want to take risk. Clearly, no one's going to want to take risk right now. So I think it'll be harder to raise money. It's not going to be impossible. Good ideas will still get funded, but it won't be quite, people won't be quite as free with their investments, and people will take more time, make sure they really want to do something, and it'll just be harder to raise money.
You guys just raised your second fund earlier this year. How is your process of looking at startups changing?
I don't think it's really changed very much. We have a thesis. We've talked about our thesis, you know, everywhere we can. We write about it on our blogs. People pretty much know what we want to invest in. That hasn't changed. I think will be pretty much business as usual for us. I just think that, like everybody, we will make sure that we're doing the right thing and our companies are doing the right thing.
And what about a deeper connection to the real world? This idea of world meets web. You guys just invested in Meetup, for example.
Yeah, I think that is one of the themes that we talked about with our investors when we put our new fund together. We're going to try to do more of that, but not everything that we will do is that kind of an investment. You know, we invest in a cloud computing company. I mean, that's sort of the opposite of Web Meets World. So there's still a lot of interesting opportunities out there, but that's clearly one of the themes we're going to be working on.
And Tengen being the cloud computing company. What other technologies or technology infrastructure do we still need to see come out of Web 2.0?
I don't know that there's actually any technology we need to see come out of Web 2.0. We need to make the services easier and easier for people to use. I was just actually hearing somebody talk to me about one of our companies that, you know, a friend of theirs were trying to use it and they can't figure out how to use it. You know, still to this day, stuff is too hard to use on the web. So I think usability, making things simpler, easier, more mainstream, that's all very important.
And before we let you go, can you share any lessons that you learned the last time that we had economic challenges that could be applied today?
Yeah, I think that you know, companies just need to be very quick to recognize that times have changed, and the people who run the companies need to be very careful to be only spending in areas that they absolutely have to spend, and don't do things that are crazy and you're going to lose lots of money on.
Sounds like good advice for all of us. Thank you, Fred Wilson from Union Square Ventures. Thank you for watching Tech Confidential's Behind the Money. I'm Mary Kathleen Flynn.